This is Garth, who works for Alpine Jet. So what does your job entail?
I'm a commercial jet boat driver for Alpine Jet, and we operate 365 days a year taking tourists up through the Waimakariri Gorge.
How long have you been involved with the river?
I've been boating up here for about 30 years. Came up as a young fella in my 20s, fell in love with the river.
And over that time, what sorts of changes have you seen?
Oh, there's been some quite big changes in the flow of the river, especially over the last 10 years since I've started taking out irrigation down by the Gorge Bridge there. The river seems to run a lot lower during summertime for longer periods, and it's sort of, being a keen fisherman, it affects the fishing a wee bit up here.
So what makes the Waimakariri so great for jet boating?
It's so great because the river's so untamed, and up here in the gorge it's completely different to what's down on the plains there. On the plains, the river below us here, the river is a classic braided river system. Great place to learn to drive a jet boat because you've got to read the river down there. Up here it's not so bad, it's more one channel. The river's used a lot by family jet boaters coming up here to go picnicking, camping, fishing. A lot of kayakers on the river all the time training for the coast to coast. And a lot of guys just come up here specifically to fish and hunt deer by jet boat.
How has people's awareness changed for the river?
I think it's changed quite a bit over the last 10 years. We've had applications, the likes of Central Plains Water, to take more water out of the river. Events like the Coast to Coast have given the river a high profile, and it's made people aware that the Waimakariri Gorge exists, only 20 minutes away from Christchurch, and it also, I think, it sort of gives them an awareness of how important the rivers are. You know, they're the lifeblood of Canterbury, these major snow-fed rivers, in a lot of ways, yeah.
So what do you think the future holds for the river?
I hope it's not too much water taken out of it in the future. I hope it's not dammed, which could happen. It was proposed in the 1920s to dam the Waimakariri Gorge. Up behind us, on a positive note, ECAN are looking into the feasibility of a cycleway from Arthur's Pass to Christchurch, coming around the hills behind us here. It'd be fantastic, great idea, I think.
What do you think people could do to preserve the river and keep it clean for future generations?
Oh, I think the most important thing about the Waimakariri is to hold it in great respect. You know, it's a wild, dynamic river, and if you don't respect it, it's going to bite you.